Hello everyone and welcome to the Dragon Projects and Falter Roka D, my Predators vs Alien series, which, if you can't tell by the title, is a little bit about aliens, but is mostly about predators. Here I am in the ruins of my ancestors, and there's some cool statues there of some predators in different armor to what I'm used to seeing them with, and with some awesome staffs. I gotta open up this door here with these locks, so I'll get right on that, like, zip, zop, and Zooey. Opening up the third lock now, so the door should be opened. Oh crap! But Xenomorphs are here to attack me. Get away! I'll blow you up. Oh, I'm gonna make a trophy out of you. So welcome to my Predators vs Alien series. Oh, I didn't even bother making a trophy out of him. I just snapped his spine. Damn. Yeah, so this is my Predators vs Alien series, where for the most part I've been talking about the first Predator movie and a little bit about the extended Predator universe as well as the Alien universe. Just a little bit. It's only a little bit about aliens, like I said already. I'm going to be moving on to talking about the second Predator movie within this episode, but before I do, I will just say on the subject of the first movie, finally, before moving off the subject completely, everyone out there who hasn't seen it yet, I would highly recommend checking it out and treating yourself to watching that movie this Halloween. It's not your typical Arnold Schwarzenegger action movie, in that it's full of, like, lots of features that you'd expect to see in a horror or mystery movie. Okay, everyone knows what predators are now, so the mystery of what is this thing that's hunting the people and leaving like these horrible remains. That mystery's gone now because everyone knows what Predator is, but it's still a great horror movie, and it's still got like elements of the buddy cop thing between Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger. One of them's like a desk jockey giving the orders, and the other one's a maverick who plays things by his own rules. It's such a great movie in so many different ways. It's got tons of awesome jokes throughout it too, and a great sense of humor, not just about itself, but like the characters in it. It's just, it is such a great movie on so many different levels, and I'd really recommend checking it out. Woo! Hardcore parkour! Oh, I fell.
Hardcore parkour! Hardcore parkour! I'm right behind you, Andy! Come on! Yeah! Parkour.
Okay, I'm determined to make it to the top this time. I believe in myself. Go, Freddy, go! Oh, jump! Jump like there's no tomorrow. So, like I was saying about the first Predator movie, it isn't your typical Arnold Schwarzenegger action movie, but it is still an Arnold Schwarzenegger action movie that's got like excessive gunfire and testosterone-fueled montages.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Boy Scout bullshit's gonna work.
It can see our tripwires. Maybe it can see this. Instead of complaining, maybe you should help.
I will say on the subject of the second Predator movie that most people were fairly disappointed by it. Ooh, I'm getting a cool, awesome mask now. Yay. Mask upgrade's always good. But yeah, most people did actually kind of hate the sequel to Predator. Many people felt that it kind of didn't compare well to the first one. It didn't do enough to push the envelope and expand on things. And like, most people felt it was just kind of depending on the success of the first Predator. Awesome. I love seeing the Predator without his mask on, with his cool dreadlocks. I'm not sure if they actually are dreadlocks or not though, or if they're just like alien tendril face things. I have no idea. But they look awesome. Yay! Cool mask, which allows me to see ghosts of the Predator past. That's awesome. Right, so this is a little bit of a long, drawn-out sequence here, so I might fast-forward it. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna watch it anyway, because it is kind of cool. If anyone is interested in what's going on, they can read the subtitles that are on screen. Within all of these episodes, there have been subtitles so far, and I will recommend everyone to do, like, if you want to know what the story of this game is, to do read them, because I'm not talking about the story of this game, I'm talking about Predator 1 and 2. Personally, I actually did really enjoy the second Predator movie. I think all the like points I mentioned are valid, that like it did depend on the success of the first one a little bit and stuff like that, but I did love it. It's just, I think it falls victim to the same thing most sequels do, in that it's always going to be compared to the first one, and the first one was just so spectacular that it's hard to compare it. Right, now they're all screaming happily. He's throwing the Xenomorph down the stairs, so I think I should be on my merry way. Yeah, so like I was saying, the second Predator movie did have some giant Arnold Schwarzenegger-sized shoes to fill, and that was a bit of a difficult job, and I am going to be talking about both the movies, and see, I hate this shit all over a sequel just because it's a sequel, and I'm going to talk about all the things I love and the things I don't love so much about the second movie. And okay, a little bit of feces might get smeared all over the second movie, but the thing is, I'm not just going to shit over it for being a sequel. In fact, to be honest, I think it's arguably the best Predator movie of the entire series. And okay, to some people, like, a lot of people hated it. It's this kind of like, it's this weird occult classic in that a lot of people really do love it, and a lot of people really hate it, but throughout this episode I am going to talk about why I love it, and the reasons I think it is the best Predator of the entire series. Oh shit. Oh, this one's putting up a fight. You get away from me. Oh my god, I'm covered in acid. This is horrible. And before I do get into, like, there is like a laundry list of things that the sequel for Predator didn't deliver on. Things that it didn't expand on. Like I said, a lot of people felt it didn't push the envelope, and that's true in a lot of respects. But before I do get into, like, kind of shitting all over the second movie for the things that I felt let down by, the things everyone felt let down by, yeah, I knew there were some aliens skulking around here. Gonna use my special alien vision to use them. That upgraded mask is gonna come in handy. Get away! Yeah, one thing right here, actually, that we're seeing that the second movie expanded on was the upgrade to the Predator's weapons, which is something that we, like, that is one thing the second movie unequivocally and undeniably and unarguably did expand on and make better in the second movie. The Predator had a whole new array of weapons. On top of that, like I said in the last episode, the Predator also performed even more gruesome surgeries on himself. In the movie, he gets his hand chopped off and, like, cauterizes the room. As soon as I kill this fucker, I'll show a clip of it. Yeah, Predator 2 is where we finally got to see this cool smart blade for the first time. We also got to see the Predator spaceship for the first time. And I mean, it is a movie about aliens. You need a good spaceship in a good alien movie. So to get to see his flying saucer finally was a pretty satisfying moment. Oh, I just realized down there is where I start the level. Cool. And yeah, as well as that, most importantly about the second movie is it's the movie that linked Alien and Predator together. That might not seem like a massive deal nowadays because we've had like one really shitty crossover movie, so it was like, you know, there's some sour grapes between the Alien Predator crossover thing, but it's a big fucking deal when like the director of a movie suddenly says, oh, this now exists in the world of another movie. I mean, think of it like if that happened today, like if all of a sudden Star Trek and Star Wars and Doctor Who were all just a part of the same world, a few galaxies and like years apart from each other. If the directors officially said that, that would be a big fucking deal. And that was the big deal about the second Predator movie. I'll show the clip of it now. Okay, I'm gonna stealth up here because it would be stupid not to. And I'm gonna take these guys out all silently. What are you shooting at? You leave me alone. You can't see my telltale shimmer. Shh. Go to sleep. Hide in the shadow. So, okay, as I take these other guys out, I will move on to, like, shitting over Predator 2 a little bit, because there were some areas that really annoyed me. For example, the humor in the movie. It was missing all jokes, which Okay, it's not a comedy movie. It doesn't have to have a shit ton of jokes, but the thing is, the first movie wasn't a comedy either, and it had some great jokes, and in general just had a really good humor, like, sense of humor, and that was missing from the second movie big time. And what was actually a little bizarre about the movie even is that for the first, like, I don't know, hour, 10 minutes, there were no jokes at all. There weren't really any jokes even in the later part of the movie, but out of nowhere in the third act, every single character, from the main character himself, who's a no-nonsense cop, who doesn't make jokes, starts making little quips.
Okay, pussy face. It's your move.
To, like, random old ladies.
It's alright, I'm a cop.
I don't think he gives a shit.
To the Predator itself, all just start, like, giving these little stupid one-liners, like, out of, like, all of a sudden, like, the writers realised they hadn't written enough jokes into the movie, and in the third act, just threw in as many as they possibly could. Now, I'm just parkouring around this place, kind of dodging. I think there's some fights going on. Yeah, I think Xeneomorphs and there's some turrets. I'm not going to deal with that crap. I'm just going to keep going. But yeah, the humor is one thing that was really missing from the second movie, and when they finally threw it in, it was really ill-placed. I mean, just look at this clip here of the Predator speaking.
Shit happens.
And okay, the movie was a little bit grittier than the first one. I mean, the thing is, I didn't really see a reason why for there not to be jokes in it. I mean, there was 100 good reasons, or at least a dozen good reasons, and I'm not gonna over-exaggerate like crazy, to include some jokes in there, and no good reason not to. It's not like the movie was so, like, intense and serious. It's not like it's Citizen Kane, where putting a joke in would be in poor taste or ruin the atmosphere. It's Predator, for God's sakes. Yeah, I'm just ripping heads off now. Back to stealth.
All these walls ain't help. Cannon, she's alive. Just do your job.
Hehe, there's another guy. Okay, the second movie was a little grittier than the first one, but that's not because it didn't have jokes, and putting some jokes in wouldn't have taken away from it whatsoever. Oh. Now, let's try to find some more people here. Oh, I see some movement. Gonna go hunting. So yeah, like I was saying, the first movie is a lot grittier than the second one, and that's generally just because of the setting of the second movie. It's in an urban environment as opposed to set in a jungle, so it trades off things like, oh shit! Oh, apparently I can be seen. Yeah, it trades off things like one or two random encounters, firefights between two military forces, with things like Mexican standoffs between muggers and civilians. It's also got like a much kind of dimmer and darker visual tone, because it's not like a lot of vibrant greens in the rainforest. It's a lot of like shitty greys, because it's like an urban environment, and it's a lot of like derelict places and alleys. The second movie is in LA, as opposed to like the middle of the jungle, but it does kind of amp up on things a little bit from the first movie as well, because like I have to say, it is a little more intense and grittier, like I said, because of the urban environment. But as well as that, it's LA in the middle of a heat wave, so it's actually probably a little more hotter and humid than a jungle. Okay, now I can see someone over there. I'm gonna go take them out. So yeah, the second Predator movie takes place in LA, but it mainly follows a gang war, which again really does amp things up from the second one, which kind of, it followed like a military mission, but that really wasn't a massively interesting plot point. The gang war in the second movie is a little bit ludicrous, kind of a little bit comical, maybe, not in a good way. It's like Colombians versus a voodoo gang. It's a little bit, I don't know. It lightens the movie a little bit, but the gang war itself, actually, the scenes which involve it are quite gritty. Now, I've just unlocked a couple of things, so I'm not really sure what I'm accomplishing here, but hopefully it's something. Oh, to go this way. Oh, but apparently these guys have noticed too. No, shh. Go to sleep. You go to sleep, I said! Yeah. You go to sleep. Moving on through the level now, and like I was saying, the movie's urban environment does really ramped things up from the jungle environment for the first one. Like I said, there's just some more intense situations, like Mexican standoffs and stuff. Plus, throwing the Predator into an urban environment does really add for some cool stuff, because scaling a building will always be cooler than climbing a tree, and getting to see like a Predator ride on top of a train is also pretty damn fun. Now, this place looks pretty damn awesome. I do just want to take 1 minute aside from talking about Predator 2 to talk about why I love the Alien vs Predator game. And that's that Predators are mysterious. Throughout the movies, we get to see so little of them, and the one thing I think that's true about any mystery is it just makes people want to know more. And this movie, we get to see their buildings, their strange arenas with spikes around the side and all this awesome stuff. We get to delve into the mysteries of this mysterious invisible creature, and that's why I love the Alien vs Predator game. But yeah, like I was saying, the second movie being in the city, really, I think that's above all else what amps up Predator 2 more, like above Predator 1, like it being in the jungle and the second one being in the city, that is. Oh shit, now what's this? I don't like the looks of this. I'm trapped in that arena with the spikes. Oh, and there's a giant... Is this the hybrid? Nope, that's not a hybrid, that's a queen. Okay. Yeah, aliens have a monarchy. That's a thing. But yeah, like one thing I was going to mention about the city as well. I'll play a little clip as well, explaining it now in just a second. Oh shit, or maybe not. I think I'm in a boss fight now. But yeah, the second movie being based in LA is actually a rather large plot point. Aside from like the huge densely populated city and all the civilians that like kind of you have to worry about and shit like that, it being a different dynamic to the first one, aside from that, it is a really big plot point because we learn that the Predator only or specifically chooses places that are humid, or specifically places with a lot of conflict that are humid.
A fucking alien. Iwo Jima, Cambodia, Beirut, drawn by heat and conflict. He's on safari. Lions, the tigers, the bears. Oh my.
Oh shit, it's coming for me. Oh, you get away from me. Oh, I love this smart blade. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was gonna see if I can blow up one of these gas canisters with the smart blade. No! Get away! I'm gonna punch you in the face. Ugly son of a bitch. Get away from me. Oh my god, I'm kicking its ass. Yeah, you're on the floor. You die. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, my smart blade is just destroying it. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, maybe I should jump out of here. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So everybody, boss fight happening. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do a huge amount of talking about Predator while this is happening, and I think this is going to be the end of the movie, or end of this particular episode now in a second. Yep, I just destroyed that queen there. Yeah, you die, you son of a bitch. Oh, it's not dead yet. Oh my god, I'm going to make a trophy out of it. Oh yeah. Oh. Or I'm just going to snap its neck. Whew. Whew. Yeah, so everybody, thank you all for joining me in this adventure where I've started talking about Predator 2. This is going to be the end of the episode now. I'm just getting another upgraded piece of tech to add to my gadgets. This is actually something from Predator 2. It's an awesome staff. I'm pretty happy. So while this thing plays out, I will just simply say, everybody, thank you all for dropping by. I really hope you've all enjoyed this video. Everyone have a happy Halloween, and Slán go fóill.